Good morning, students. See, for the today's lecture, we are going to start with domains of life. Now, what do you mean by domains? Domains means levels. So, when living organisms were originated, it started right from the lower organisms and then came to higher. So, what are those lower organisms? So, lower organisms are microscopic organisms like that of bacteria, in which there are primitive bacteria, higher bacteria, and then comes eukarya. Eukarya involves all higher organisms, plants as well as animals. So, what are the three domains? So, archaea, bacteria, and eukarya are the three domains of life. Who is the one who proposed this three domain system? So, this three domain system was proposed by Carl Woese. Now, there is one similarity and a difference between archaea and bacteria. So, what is the similarity which you can see in archaea and bacteria? Is that archaea and bacteria both are prokaryotic. Now, what do you mean by prokaryotic? Prokaryotic means lower organisms in which the nucleus is not very well developed, means the nucleus is primitive, purana, old nucleus is present in this. They differ in their cell wall. So difference क्या है? तो cell wall structure differs. That is, in bacteria, you can see the cell wall is made up of peptidoglycan, whereas in archaea, it is made up of pseudopeptidoglycan, polysaccharides, and glycoproteins. So difference क्या है? Difference is in the cell wall structure. And what is the similarity? Similarity is that both archaea and bacteria are prokaryotic. Then comes cladogram. Now, what do you mean by cladogram? Cladogram is such a diagrammatic representation where a hypothetical relationship is denoted. Here you can compare the organisms with their ancestors. Ancestors का मतलब होता है पूर्वज. Now, if you take for example Archaebacteria and Eukarya, इन तीनों का भी common ancestor है. So this can be represented in the form of cladogram. It is any type of branching pattern. A typical branching pattern is called as cladogram, and here you can show the relationship between the organisms and their ancestors. So this diagrammatic representation with the definition of cladogram is very, very important. Now next comes types of taxonomy. Taxonomy का मतलब होता है naming the organisms. So let us see the first type. It's called chemotaxonomy. Chemo का मतलब होता है chemicals. It's related to chemicals. That is, it is a method of biological classification which is based on similarities and differences in the structure of their chemical compounds which are present among the organisms. तो केमिकल कंपाउंड्स के बेसिस पे जब हम ऑर्गेनिजम्स को क्लासिफाई करेंगे then you can say it is called chemotaxonomy. It is totally based on the chemical constituents of organisms. For example, if you see cell wall in bacteria made up of peptidoglycan, whereas cell wall in archaea is made up of chitin, cell wall in eukarya is made up of chitin, cell wall in archaea is made up of pseudopeptidoglycan. तो ये क्या हो गया? पेप्टिडोग्लाइकैन इज अ केमिकल कंपाउंड विच इज प्रेजेंट इन द सेल वॉल और उसके बेसिस पे हमने ऑर्गेनिजम्स को क्लासिफाई किया है एज आर्चीबैक्टीरिया एंड यूकैरिया. अंडरस्टूड? क्लियर? देन कम्स न्यूमेरिकल टेक्सोनॉमी. So before starting my numerical taxonomy, let us see. John Griffith was the one who proposed chemotaxonomy. The name of the biologist who proposed chemotaxonomy is John Griffith Wagon. Then comes numerical taxonomy. Now it will be totally based on the quantification of characters and develops an algorithm for classification, which is based on the numerical algorithms, means which is based on the numerical concepts. And it has been given by Sokal and Smith. Like for example, if you see here, okay, we have Exotobacter A7, A6, A5, A3. What is this? So this shows the algorithm pattern or the cluster analysis. In detail, we'll be studying about this in 12th standard. लेकिन अभी के लिए सिर्फ इतना याद रखो, numerical taxonomy refers to the numerical algorithm, numerical amounts, numbers, which are being allotted to certain type of organisms. Here we have taken an example of Exotobacter. तो आपको भी कोई एक example लेके numerical taxonomy को explain करना है. Okay? Then comes the concept of phylogeny. Now, what do you mean by phylogeny? Phylogeny is the evolutionary relationship of organisms. एक ऑर्गेनिज्म का दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म के साथ जो रिलेशनशिप होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड एज फाइलोजेनी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल मंकी, एप एंड मैन तीनों एक दूसरे से रिलेटेड है तो उसे क्या बोलेंगे? फाइलोजेनी. It is an important tool in classification. Why? Because it is not only considering the characters, morphological character यानी सामने दिखने वाले external characters को वो सिर्फ नहीं देखता बल्कि it also sees the relationship of one organism with the other groups of organisms. Okay. So this system helps us to understand what evolution, and it also focuses upon the similarities in the metabolic functions. कौन कौन से मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज ऑर्गेनिजम्स में सेम है उसके बेसिस पे भी हम जब ऑर्गेनिजम्स को क्लासिफाई करते हैं देन इट इज कॉल्ड एज फाइलोजेनी. ओके. ये जो वूस का 3 डोमेन सिस्टम, देन विटैकर का 5 किंगडम सिस्टम, इट इज ऑल बेस्ड ऑन फाइलोजेनी. Woos is the one just before we have seen Carl Woos. उन्होंने क्या दिया था? 3 domain system. Later on we are going to study about Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker is the one who gave 5 kingdom system of nomenclature. तो ये दोनों किसके examples है? Phylogeny के. Name the recent approaches in taxonomy. When you go to study taxonomy, अभी newly advanced या advanced branches कौन कौन से है? The morphological approach, ecological approach, genetical approach, numerical approach, embryological approach, behavioral या फिर ethological approach and biochemical approach. These are the different recent approaches in the field of taxonomy. So in this, at least you need to know 4 approaches in taxonomy. Our next concept is DNA barcoding, a very important question. ये basic है, इसका in detail you are going to study in your 12th standard. What is DNA barcoding? So here what we can do is by using this technique we can identify any species which is based on their DNA sequences. ओके. बॉडी के किसी भी एक टिश्यू का सैंपल लेके ये स्टडी किया जा सकता है. तो डीएनए बारकोडिंग कैन बी डन बाय यूजिंग एनी टिश्यू ऑफ द बॉडी ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनिज्म. क्लियर? ये हमें रिलेशनशिप दिखाता है, पेरेंटेज दिखाता है कि दिस चाइल्ड बिलोंग्स टू विच पेरेंट. ओके. या ये पेरेंट किस इनमें से कौन से बच्चे के ये पेरेंट्स है, ये जानने के लिए जब डीएनए एनालिसिस किया जाता है उसे बोलेंगे डीएनए बारकोडिंग. इट इज कंपैरिजन ऑफ द डीएनए सीक्वेंसेस. In detail, we'll be studying about this in 12th standard. So it is a method for identification of any species which is based on its DNA sequence. Okay? वो sequences study करके हम पता कर सकते हैं कि ये species किससे belong करता है. Steps involved in the process of DNA barcoding. So what are the steps? First, the data has to be collected of the known species. Like for example, DNA barcoding अगर dog का किया जाता है तो everything, all data regarding a dog is being collected. Then there is matching of the barcoding sequence of the unknown sample. जो भी sample हमारे पास है जिसका species का data हमारे पास नहीं है उसे हम बाकी दूसरे species के data के साथ compare कर सकते हैं which is available in the barcode library. बारकोड लाइब्रेरी में बाकी सारे ऑर्गेनिजम्स का एक बारकोड होता है, सीक्वेंस होता है डीएनए का, उससे हम कंपेयर कर सकते हैं हमारे अननोन सैंपल का सीक्वेंस एंड देन वी कैन फाइंड आउट द सैंपल बिलोंग्स टू विच स्पीशीज. यूज ऑफ डीएनए टेक्सोनॉमी किस लिए यूज होता है? जस्ट बिफोर आई टोल्ड यू, इट इज यूज टू स्टडी द न्यूली आइडेंटिफाइड स्पीशीज as well as to understand ecological and evolutionary relationship. नया कोई species मिला है लेकिन हमें पता नहीं है वो किससे belong करता है, तो we can study this with the help of DNA barcoding. और जो known species है उनका भी हम relationship जान सकते हैं by doing DNA barcoding. Then comes applications. ये कहाँ पे use होता है? It helps to protect the endangered species. इससे हम पता कर सकते हैं कि कौन से species अभी वर्ज पे है extinct के, कौन से खत्म होने वाले हैं. Okay. Then preservation of the natural resources can be done. Identification of disease vectors. Disease किसके वजह से हुआ है ये हम जान सकते हैं. It is used for identification of certain medicinal plants. Pest control में ये use होता है. Agriculture में pest control के लिए हम इसे use कर सकते हैं. It is used for authentication of natural health products. जो health products है वो कितने authentic है, कितने true है, वो जानने के लिए भी DNA barcoding किया जाता है. You can see the barcode is been given at the back of every product which you purchase. Okay, so this question again is very important. Our next concept is taxonomic category. Okay, now what is category? Category यानी rank या फिर level. एक जब हम हायरार्की देखते हैं, हायरार्की मीन्स व्हाट, levels. Okay, like for example in our house we have great grandfather, then grandfather, then father, then daughter, then son. तो ये क्या है, एक लेवल है, एक रैंक है. सेम वे व्हेन यू स्टडी प्लांट्स और एनिमल्स, उनको भी हम एक पर्टिकुलर रैंक या लेवल में अरेंज करते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज कैटेगरी. Category is also called as unit of classification. Okay, category is a part of taxonomic arrangement, इसलिए इसे taxonomic category भी बोलते हैं. And all the categories together will constitute the taxonomic hierarchy. कंपल्सरी टेक्सोनॉमिक कैटेगरी कौन कौन से है, दैट इज व्हेन यू क्लासिफाई अ पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म, हमें कौन कौन से कंसिडर करने मैंडेटरी है, कंपल्सरी है. देखो, किंगडम, डिवीजन, क्लास, ऑर्डर, फैमिली, जीनस एंड स्पीशीज, ये कंपल्सरी है. जो हायर ऑर्डर क्या है, किंगडम है, लोअर क्या है, स्पीशीज है. हाईएस्ट यूनिट इज किंगडम, लोवेस्ट यूनिट इज स्पीशीज. फैकल्टेटिव यानी जरूरी नहीं है हर एक में होना चाहिए, वो है सब ऑर्डर एंड सब फैमिली. Then comes definition of taxonomic hierarchy. It is a manner of scientific grouping of different taxonomic categories in a descending order on the basis of their rank or position. That is, whenever you write a particular classification, हम हमेशा descending order में जाते हैं. Species से kingdom के पास नहीं जाते, kingdom से species के पास आते हैं. And that is called as taxonomic hierarchy. So it is a scientific grouping of different taxonomic category in a descending order. Define the term taxon. Give examples of taxa at different hierarchical level. Taxa क्या है? It is a group of organism of any rank in the system of classification. Like for example, मैं बोलूंगी higher plants, angiosperms है, करेक्ट? तो वो एक ग्रुप हो गया उन प्लांट्स का. सेम वे डाइकॉट्स, एंजियोस्पर्म्स का एक टाइप है, डाइकॉटलिडेनी, तो वो एक ग्रुप हो गया. डाइकॉटलिडेनी में भी एक ग्रुप है, पॉलीपेटाली, तो पॉलीपेटाली भी एक ग्रुप हो गया. गेटिंग? सो इट इज व्हाट, इट इज अ ग्रुप ऑफ लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स एट अ पर्टिकुलर रैंक. इट कैन बी एट अ लेवल ऑफ किंगडम, सब किंगडम, क्लास, ऑर्डर, किसी में भी ये हो सकता है. Okay, so that is all for today. What you all are going to do is you're going to write the same as I always tell you. जो भी notes इस वीडियो में दिए हुए हैं, everything you need to write in your notebooks. Clear with this? Okay, we'll stop here for today.